Good
Good
day,
day,
sir.
Hello.
I'm Dombi.
I'm Asanda.
I'm Kumlani. I'm Ongezwa.
Ndogozo.
This is Busi.
We are here, sir, presenting this video to you, sir, and to the rest of the class. This is catchball process for us from the TI side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to start off by defining the theory behind management by objectives, which I'll keep referring to as MBO. It is regarded as a performance management approach in which a balance is sought between the objectives of employees and the objectives of the organization. According to the MBO, the objectives should be clearly recognizable at all levels, and everyone should know what their role and responsibilities are in the achievement of organizational objectives. So the key to MBO is communication. We believe that catchball process is derived from this theory because catchball is also regarded as an approach used for the purpose of each individual or team in understanding how much of their role relates to achieving the overall organizational objective. Therefore, it is taking an idea, breaking it down to how it relates to your level of occupation and allowing the next person to do the same. So through involving everyone and working together, it fosters better communication, speedy improvement of the suggestions, and increased chances of achieving operational excellence because everyone is clear on what is expected from them. It also creates communication, creates open communication throughout the organization that is critical to the execution and achievement of overall organizational success. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, as some of the members have indicated and explained catchball process, now we will sit down and look at the different strengths and limitations that we have to consider. First of all, I'll speak about strengths that come from the catchball process. You understand? So, in the catchball process, we can see that one of the major strengths that comes in is employee relationship. Employees are able to share ideas and express their ideas with any other different level of management, from the top level, middle, as well as the lower level. Employees are able to share their information, which enhances what? Communication within the what? Within the catchball process as well. The employees understand what is required on their part. It gives the organization the ability to perform in an efficient way, and employees are able to be effective as well in their production as well on a daily basis. Second, so it improves competition among idea circulation, it improves organizational alignment, it improves also ownership and engagement with employees. It also improves performance with employees' daily operational performance at all levels of the organization. So we also, in the catchball process, we also see that the process creates the opportunity to connect with different employees' skills and enhance the company's strategic priorities. Information is shared, reviewed, and refined at multiple levels of hierarchy within the organization. So, in understanding of organizational goals as well, that is one of the strengths that we see on our side. So, also limitations must be also viewed on our side, because in this process, it can come with limitations that come in place. One of the major limitations that we saw is that it can cause a bit of uncertainty within the employees. Employees might end up feel like they are being too monitored, there's too much monitoring, and they might be demotivated as that case. You understand? Employees might end up feeling like they're not capable of expressing their own or initiating their own ideas within the process, within the management level, or taking on major issues and tackling them at hand, where they would have to now consider for the manager's opinion before tackling on a task or so. So one of it can also cause costly errors. One of the limitations that come with the process, employees might feel that their ideas are being captured, where they might not feel that they're efficient, or they're not happy in expressing their ideas because ideas might be captured by the organization. Going further, we also predict one of the limitations among the cashball process. The employee behavior is difficult over a continuous period, because as employees come inside or get inside the organization, different employees and their relationship and how they interact, it might change as time goes by. So it can cause a limitation within the senior employees that already were there in the organization. So one of the limitations that we examine on this process, you understand? So also one is major last point on the limitations, we see individual attention might also be an issue. Thank you very much.
Communication. Strategic communication ensures that the impact of your message is consistent and results are being understood by the receiving end. It is a tool to reduce uncertainties and keep people focused. Then lastly, accountability. Performance accountability system clarify what is expected of people and align consequences or reward with actual performance. TI employees were committed to these goals because they knew the goals, they accepted the goals. As a result, they were highly motivated to accomplish the goals. Thank you. Communication. Strategic communication ensures that the impact of your message is consistent and results are being understood by the receiving end. It is a tool to reduce uncertainties and keep people focused. Then lastly, accountability. Performance accountability system clarify what is expected of people and align consequences or reward with actual performance. TI employees were committed to these goals because they knew the goals, they accepted the goals. As a result, they were highly motivated to accomplish the goals. Thank you.
I'll be continuing from the effective management skills. The fourth one being deliver. This skill requires managers to prioritize work using the most effective techniques, aligning initiatives and operational strategies, constantly improving the operations, pursuing performance breakthroughs in the areas, using one of the most advanced change techniques in support of major initiatives. And at IT, managers at IT knew their goals, their contribution to those goals, and they were committed to those goals, meaning that they were able to deliver what was required from them from those goals. The fifth one being performance, which is the process of ensuring that set of activities and outputs meet the organization goals in an effective and efficient manner. And at IT, people were able to write their own performance, that's leading them to be able to execute those plans. The last one, which is measurements. This is a process of reviews and ensure. This is the process of reviews and course correction that keeps the business on track. Leaders need to establish and maintain the measurement system so that the discipline process takes place. The process against strategy and planning can be tracked. Operational results through the clear key metrics status are reviewed. And at IT, this was well established. Thank you.
Good day. I'll be taking you through the key principles of managing alliance that were well demonstrated by the joint standoff weapon system. So first of all, alliance is all about building strong bonds, relationships among two individuals, a group of people, as well as company. One of the key principles that were well demonstrated is communication. So communication involves exchange of information verbally and in non-verbal form. Communication also forms part of a psychological need. So if not done well, it can end up defeating the whole point of the alliance as well as the cash flow process. There can be misalignment and people can misinterpret what you say. So it was well demonstrated by joint standoff weapon system because they called meetings. They gave feedback to supervisors, gave feedback to subordinates about the outcome of the meeting. They also had a say into how their departments fit in the organization's set goals. The second one is trust. So trust is the basis of any relationship. It calls people to take initiative. There's no need to micromanage people. So the company believed that if they invest a lot of time in this, employees would trust them and they would be motivated. And then the last one that I'll be taking you through is team building and alliance strength. As I've said, the company invested a lot of time because they believed it's critical to success of their project. Also, team building establishes trust. It establishes alignment, freedom of speech. Employees can freely express themselves, and also it promotes unity, that people work together, they share ideas. My colleague will be taking you through the rest of the key principles.
To continue on the alliance management principles that have been mentioned by my colleague, one of the other principles that we noted was goal setting based on company needs. Each party involved in the project had to understand the core goals of the project. They had to understand what their role was and how their contribution would affect the company. They spent a lot of time to determine and align the goals and to understand the project as well. Each party committed to the contribution based on the capabilities of their company. We also would like to match this principle or this concept to a system called the 1 minute manager. The 1 minute manager is based on the following core principles, which is alignment between managers and subordinates, clarification of goals and expectations, appraisals to help people reach their full potential, reprimanding and correcting mistakes constructively as soon as possible. This was clearly illustrated by the teams and the team leaders. They had a goal in mind, and they all knew what to do in order to contribute successfully to the team and the goal of the company. I would also like to point out the next principle, which is having a detailed working relationship. It is very important for all parties involved in a team to understand or to jointly define a formal plan of their working relationship. This plan should not only cover the work they'll be doing, but how they'll be interacting with each other. The two main team leaders of the Joint Stand-Off Weapon System program had a set plan to work on the core relationship and the culture of the team even before they started with the core project. The last principle that I would like to point out that we noted on the case study is the ability to leverage differences to create a collaborative behavior. It is unavoidable that differences will arise within a team. Proper management of such is of utmost importance for the team to maintain a good relationship and to ensure that each team member is actively involved. This was well executed by the leaders of the project. We note on the case study where whatever team member came forward to complain about their colleagues, the leaders will tell them to go back. The leaders will tell them to go back and sort it out amongst themselves and come back with a strong and positive attitude. This continued until all the minor conflicts were sorted and everyone understood what was expected of them, how to conduct themselves, and how to behave amongst each other. The results of such a principle resulted to the team being the strongest and the most successful inter-organization team